Yo, it's Joe, and welcome to another video. We're going to be continuing episode 6 of the Mighty Nine, campaign number 2, Critical Role. Let's see what our crew can do as they become mercenaries. Get some mercenary work, huh? Let's see.
Can I ask, are there any other threats to this town besides those gnolls?
Oh, oh, there are plenty of threats. Let's see.
Nice.
Famine, syphilis.
Things that come in on legs and with weapons, I mean.
Syphilis can come with legs.
That was worth pointing out.
Yeah.
Why do both of you know
Not
that?
wrong.
Tiefling things.
No. This backwoods place has its fair share of issues, as I've come to learn, as being not from the region. But it seems to me that nothing on this scale has quite assaulted in some time. I mean, there have been, wandering rumors of terrible things and creatures wandering past the Jorhas border for as long as the Dwendalian Empire's been around. That's the whole reason of the garrisons up north. But this far south, generally, the guard can keep things at bay. This is a very organized thing. I don't like it. Don't like it at all.
It's new then.
Oh, this is new. Nothing on this scale.
It seems, it's from what we've seen, that they are hungry.
I've done a bit of research overnight, and it seems that gnolls are known to be very...
So I think the whole thing with this could be something along the lines of maybe they're using how they're normally perceived and what their perceived goals are, right? As gnolls, I'm hungry. Kind of doing all this extra stuff maybe as a farce for something a little bit more deeper, maybe. Hey, we've seen it happen before. That might be what's going on here. Maybe. I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to gnolls and how knowledgeable gnolls are. So, anyways, let's see.
I've done a bit of research overnight, and it seems that gnolls are known to be very aggressively hungry creatures. Let's say famished to the point of obsession.
I feel their pain anyway.
I can understand that.
But
So you wish to hire us? How much? We are very experienced, but we'd like to know what we're talking about in advance.
Well,
what kind of money are we talking about?
the deal stands. 30 gold per gnoll ear, proof of a dead gnoll.
That's pretty good.
If you can recover any of the missing townsfolk here in Allfield and bring them back safely, willing to pay 25 gold a head, returned.
What if we find a dead body and bring it back?
Is there some lesser number for those?
There is, because even if they are gone, we would wish to bury those we've lost. And
Of course.
I could probably muster 10 gold per retrieved member of the Allfield citizenry.
Specifically their heads too, or just
Preferably all of them.
Okay.
Whatever you can find.
Yeah, preferably all of them.
Is what they're saying here?
I mean, seeing what these creatures did last night, I don't know what state you'll find any of them, but I'm just being hopeful.
Do you know what area they might have gone to? Was there a...
They seem to be heading east to a northeast direction. That's where the scouts went before they left. I wish I had more information for you, but that may be a good place to start.
Can you tell us at least what the landscape is like in that direction? What is over there?
Ooh, very smart.
Spotty woods, on the outskirts of the town, that what Allfield was kind of built into. Beyond that, it's rolling hills and fields. There are some older, long, grown-over settlements that have been abandoned, small scale, but honestly, beyond here, it's mainly field.
I bet we can find some ghosts.
I always love a ruin.
If I might offer some advice, if you do see a ghost, don't engage.
Do you?
Wait, that's dead ass. They dead ass. So there's spectral enemies as well in this area. Now that's gonna be interesting. I wonder if they're gonna actually run into them. And we all know that this group is gonna engage if they find a ghost. But hey, you know how it goes with these sort of things. I mean, the tougher the enemy, a lot of the times, the better the loot. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. This is interesting though. So I'm assuming it's like more of like a woodland, kind of like maybe like a swampy sort of terrain. That's what I'm gathering from him anyways. He did say it was more like woodlandy, so oh boy. Um they'll definitely be out of their elements in that way. Maybe not so much Molly or gosh, why Jester? I don't know why I was running a blank on Jester. Maybe they'll be a little bit, more capable, especially if they do run into some ruins. But other than that, I don't know. We'll see.
Know where?
Offer some advice if you do see a ghost, don't engage.
Do you know where they are? So we know how to steer clear.
My dear, there are ghosts everywhere in this world. It's far more ancient than you assume.
Oh boy.
Well,
Bryce, some of these gnolls were undead or raised from the dead. Do you have any inkling as to why, or have you seen that problem around here before?
I don't know as to why, but it's not uncommon from what I could ascertain. Whatever dark powers they worship, it seems, allows some to progress beyond death. Rumors are that when gnolls go hungry and left to feed on each other, what remains rises to fight alongside those that still live.
That would be why some of them have
What?
chunks missing out of them.
This comes from
Yes, Jester, that would be why. That's crazy though. So how in the hell do you really take out a gnoll? Because even if they can come back to life, like that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy enemy right there. That's a tough one. That sounds like some end game high level character type of a mob. Because like one of them, sure you can take him out, but if it's like a bunch of them, that's tough, man. That's like an elite type enemy.
Chunks missing.
I'm talking in
this comes
video
from
games terms, you know.
that you have read up on. Would you be able to share this reading with me so that we are fully prepared?
I honestly just shared with you most of all that I had learned.
It's a small book.
There was
More of a pamphlet, actually.
the only other bit of information I was able to pull from that was they have this thing, this entity that they worship, has a name. It was,
Is it called
pulls out a few small
the
notes.
fire hydrant?
Does it start with an A?
What the
Sometimes
fuck?
we go down through the alphabet.
As you're saying this, they pull a small
Nice.
series of notes from their pocket. Yinagu.
Inagu?
Yinagu.
Yanagu.
That would have taken forever.
Well, let that be a
Stupid.
lesson, young halfling.
With the Y.
Nagru.
Inagu.
Nagu.
I think Not's gonna probably be my favorite character when it comes to the Mighty Nine show. I got a feeling.
Religion check.
I missed something. What did they say?
Make a religion check. I only read it, so I apologize.
do I know anything about Yunagu?
Make a religion check.
Oh, does he know anything? Ooh.
With advantage.
With a die.
A religion check?
Yes.
18.
18.
Let's go.
It sparks a memory in you. Information kind of floods your mind, and you recall hearing about various demonic leaders of the abyss, creatures that once walked the prime plane. And you see images of this large, bestial, feral, angry demon,
Oh.
ever hungering, ever wandering to conquer and devour in its wake, leaving destruction, fetid meat, and waves of yipping, angry hyenas to devour what was left behind.
Feel like Travis is gonna be feeling this.
Thank you.
You see, See, I told you.
Sorry, another question. May I call you Bryce?
Of course.
Bryce. Well, we were just about to go inside the barn here and get outfitted for this. Well, for many things, but especially now that we're going to go take care of this problem. Do you have any sort of pull with these people? Might we get any kind of, friendly? No, well, sure, but I'm talking about some sort of discount for getting ready for the road. Really not that flush.
It's not so much about that more than these aren't well-to-do people in their own right.
Yeah.
And right now, honestly, rebuilding.
It's asking a bit much. I was too forward.
That's all right. It's all right. But
Worth a shot.
you, as I know quite well from personal experience, have some coin to your name. Perhaps that'll be of aid to you.
Yes.
Well,
One last quick question, though. What do the gnolls normally eat?
as far as I can tell, whatever living things they can get their hands on,
Wow.
Buffalo creatures that we see rolling around.
probably.
I don't know.
Let's use him as bait.
I will say, if there are any surviving captives, then haste is very much key. For if they are as hungry as they seem, regardless of the massive volume they've acquired through the evening, I know not how many the number is or how hungry they are. Take too long, there may not be much left to find. So,
We'll get this stuff and head right out.
Sorry, my curiosity gets the best of me. Always, you're talking about buffalo creatures or something, but we saw these
Buffalo.
beasts on the outskirts of town. Do you know they look like a sort of brown-furred beast of burden type creature? Do you know what those animals are?
right, yes, the Valley Oryx.
Valyorics?
The hell is that? Am I forgetting something? Let me know if I'm forgetting something.
Got it, thank you. All right, well, we should get ready for the road.
Agreed.
Yes.
Walk into the store.
Was it hit at all? Was the door that we're going into destroyed at all?
No, this was far enough west. It was mainly just a few buildings on the eastern side. Coming from where the woods were, it seemed like they were using sort of cover of tree and canopy upon the incursion, and then immediately just assaulted kind of partway into the eastern part of the city, burned it from the middle, and then used the flames to escape out the back. What were you about to say?
Bryce.
Yes.
Speaking of the.
Are you all right?
Sorry, just a lot on my mind. Speaking of the orcs, I asked you yesterday if you'd heard if any of the farmers had had their cattle hit. Have you heard that yet?
I could ask around. I mean, it does happen on occasion. I mean,
We'll ask on our way out.
all right.
It's good. It's good.
Very well.
It's good.
Hey, Caleb.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
If
have.
you'll excuse me, I do have something to get to.
Of course, yes.
But good luck. And Godspeed.
Let's go.
Going with the dick.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Great send off, Jester. Good job.
Staros Stakash. Did he seem like the type that would have made a little side trip down to, Because he seems like the type.
Was that a character DM?
Make
side
a
note?
make,
I know. I'm like, I feel like I learned.
make an intelligence check.
I am filing. I'm putting a wall between that.
I can't read your dice at all.
Intelligence. 18.
18. The robe coloring is what caught you, and the hair, the specific like slicked and then kind of part comb. You have seen this individual before. You were younger, maybe like 8 or so years ago, 8 or 9 years.
Good to know.
But yeah,
What is this?
We're just made of secrets, aren't we? Just
Mm-hmm.
made of secrets.
What is this?
In my personal holdings, I don't really remember putting this there, but apparently I have 5 sticks of incense that I have no intention of using.
Nice.
Will that do you any good?
Well, that would be worth about how much, DM?
where does incense come from? This was the.
I think it was part of a thing when I don't know.
Pack or something?
I was digging deep beyond. I don't know.
Oh, so it was part of an adventuring pack then.
I think so. Yes.
It would be negligible by comparison.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe at most like 5 silvers worth of.
silver. Oh.
At most.
That is really very.
Change your day, didn't it? Everything's coming up flowers now.
Yes, this
Yep.
has helped me immeasurably.
Don't mention it.
Wait. How much incense
Caleb
do
could
you
just
need?
burn it with his fire, you know what I mean?
Uh,
It'll help him
well,
calm down, you know? He'll be chill.
I want to
Maybe he'll
protect that.
smell nice, his place will smell nice.
But I was maybe in the realm of like 15 or 20 gold I'm going to spend here today if they have that
On
much.
incense, and that 5 sticks was 5 silvers.
That's
there?
crazy.
Did anyone say that out loud?
She has a good eye for
That's-
value.
And ropes.
It's a lot of incense.
That's a lot of
Like,
incense.
Well,
That room was
there's a
much
lot
better.
of parts to
It's
it.
not quantity, it is the quality.
Oh, yeah?
All right.
And this was top shelf, but I still need more.
That's crazy.
So, and then, but just, I say, thank you, big guy, and I punch him and I walk in.
As he walks away, I'm kind of like,
I think both of you do that. It's both separate.
Keep up a good face for 2 seconds.
That's definitely going to be in the show. That's going to be a moment.
There are probably 5 other individuals that are coming through and picking up what look to be thick cloth for cleaning. You can see one person's picking up a few different kind of burn balm kits. On the far end, as they're checking out, there is what looks to be an extremely old gentleman with this giant kind of just gnarled tuft of a chin beard that like just merges with this like halo, almost like a mane, lion's mane of white hair. He has this really thin, long, crooked nose. Kind of looks like Ingeborg from Neverending Story. But no,
Never seen it, but okay.
and he's trying to keep a smile in the rather dark faces of the people that are coming in with the evening's events coming around. As you guys walk in and approach, he kind of glances out and goes like, well, if y'all need something, y'all just let me know.
Yeah. I love the little
West Virginia.
Do you have
almost
any
heaven,
pickles?
West Virginia.
Oh, pickles.
You seem like the type of place that would carry pickles.
I love the little faces that
Leans back
Matt
and
puts on when he's
through
doing
what
these
sounds
voices.
like a small paper bag.
They come in barrels usually. You get barrels of pickles.
There's like a small like glass mason jar with like 2 pickles, and he goes, I'm willing to part with these here pickles.
Is it poop? Is it poop in a jar, or is it pickles?
No, it's pickles. It looks like he may have just pulled it out of his lunch.
yeah, only you would put poop in a jar.
That's true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I could part with them for around 3 copper.
That is a good deal, sir, and I will give you the copper.
Do you need more copper? Are you all right?
No, hold on. No, I've got copper around somewhere.
Okay, because I'll give you 2 copper if I get one of those pickles.
Okay.
There we
Here,
go.
I picked some lint off one of the coppers that I have.
He takes
Nice.
the copper from
Actually,
you.
the 2 copper?
Takes the copper from you, slides for the pickles, goes, good deal.
That's a crazy face right there, man. That's great.
Don't do that. That is not conducive to a lengthy lifetime.
I am okay.
I am needing a very fine kind of incense, and I don't know if that is the type of thing this establishment would carry. But it's very important. Do you have that sort of thing?
You want incense? That's fancy.
I'm sorry, it's very noisy in the shop. What did you say?
It's really fancy. Them incense.
Incense.
Look at me, can you not tell how fancy I am? Yeah.
That's why I'm curious.
Well, you know, I've been on the road a long time, and I am carrying a smell with me. If
Do you
cannot
see?
tell.
I told you. It's multi-purpose. I'm sure he's got another reason,
I like it.
but
I
it's
would like to spend
multi-purpose.
about, About 20 gold worth of incense.
Crazy amount of incense,
I
bro.
don't mean cheap shit.
What kind of establishment do you take me for?
Well, it's a barn, yeah?
Touche. He wanders away from there and gathers what looks to be any semblance of anything that could be considered incense to some degree. And it's a
Nice.
it's a massive volume. It's we said quality over quantity. This is definitely a quality or a quantity circumstance. Like 2 big burlap sacks filled with all sorts of fine ground herbs and things that could amount to.
I would like to make an insight check to make sure it's not oregano.
Yo, honestly,
Come on.
hell yeah.
Do it. That's what would be for oregano. That's Vex. It's this one.
Which
Okay.
you would know if you were swindling.
Perception?
No, it'd be insight.
Insight? Oh, that's much better. That is an elf.
A what?
A what?
An elf.
What?
Elf. 11.
11.
You just learned something, everybody.
there we go.
Wow.
In German.
Okay, elf is 11 in German. Good to know.
He seems to be doing the best he can.
Okay.
I gotta say, man, I don't know if Liam is actually German in some way, if he knows German, or if he's just putting on this accent and doing this research. But if he's doing research to kind of learn these little things and, just studying the language, studying the dialect, which he's a voice actor, I'm sure he does. And I'm sure all of them do this type of stuff, but that's just like the little things like that really go a long way to sell your performance with the character and stuff like that. Like, that's just cool.
Seems to be doing the best he can.
Okay, good. Good. This is really good. I will give you 17 gold for all this.
Deal.
Damn.
1.
One by one?
It's outside. Is there anyone else in the store? Anyone? At all?
There at this point, there's 3 other people in the store, and
He's gonna try to steal something.
Do I see any?
Come on, man.
Or anything? Little brass things, little baby bottles, anything?
This store, it seems that most everything they have here, it's a lot of them are bases of farming supplies. A lot of them are there are a few metallic joints that could be used for when you're like tapping a keg.
Still counting.
Some keg taps there. They have oh my god.
16.
Oh, that one fell.
Oh my god.
And I push the 16 gold forward.
Oh, 16.
Oh.
I appreciate your
Swindled them out of 1 gold.
I got an idea.
These are heavy.
I know this may be a stretch. Do you have maybe any healing potions or anything like that? Or maybe, and this might be weird, some kind of poisons maybe?
That's pretty weird. that's I'm gonna say there, sir. I mean, you look pretty weird. That's a pretty weird request.
Thank you.
No, we do not carry poisons.
For dealing with pests on a farm, that sort of thing.
We have insecticides.
Why you say it like that?
I think I will work on a knoll.
Insecticide.
Pesticide? Herbicide?
I mean, an insecticide generally refers to insects, and we're
But it's
talking
usually
knolls.
poison.
Yeah, but you ever
Does it
chugged a
just
bunch
kill-
of
does it kill stuff,
insecticide?
though? I mean,
That's a bad day.
stuff is bad for anybody.
You sound like you're speaking from experience there.
But we could.
Do
mix
I
it
know
with
if it's
some meat.
flammable?
Do it.
How much is
Do
it?
it.
How much is it?
For about a vial that big. Silver.
No.
You're gonna have to use a lot.
Like, what would that really? If I were to drink that right now, what do you think that would do to me?
Probably have some real serious shits for a few days.
It's like Visine.
Yeah.
May,
Wow, really?
May I examine
Empty the
it?
bowels.
May I examine
Yeah,
it?
please.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of look at it, smell it, look at the fluid. Do I know anything about this chemical at all, or?
You do. It's a very diluted form of acute poison to the point where it wouldn't actually affect any like larger creature. But if put in a large batch of water used to spray down crops, certain insects
Hey, hey, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait, we might be spitting right now because there's a game called Shadow of Mordor, right? That I played. No, it's like Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, one of those, right? Um, anyways, there's something you can do where you can poison an enemy's drinking supply in their camp by putting a poison in their water supply, and it'll poison them. It might kill some, it might drive some mad and cause them to attack other people in their camp. So what if we got one of those situations with this? What if they're able to find something like that, huh? Huh? Cut out a couple no's. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what they should do. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop this part here. If you enjoyed this, if you made it this far, please leave a like and yeah, support your boy. Other than that, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or night. Stay safe, and yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Hopefully, we poison some gnolls. Peace.